Beat boop, it's me, your boy Mr. Diaz, and I would love today to talk about main characters in anime. And what we're really going to boil down to is reasons why a main character can make or break your anime. Can main characters get away with slacking and lacking, or do they always have to put the pressure in? Or is it possible for a slacking main character to have a supporting cast and help him achieve greatness? If I'm being honest, I have no direction for this video. I am just going off the dome and just telling you or spitting at you whatever I believe. So with no direction and being as biased as possible, we have to start somewhere. And where else should we start? One Piece is obviously a show about, pirates technically looking for the One Piece. Some of them doing other things. Most of them, that's kind of the focus. That's what we see. But the anime technically focuses on. You have your main character, Luffy. This whole story is about and who we're following, with a lot of supporting characters, or even, if you want to say, maybe like more characters that are kinda-ish the main characters. It's not just Luffy. But yes, it is. We all know it is Luffy. But while this is technically Luffy's story, his crew plays a very crucial and big part trying to make his dream achievable while they're at the same time trying to achieve theirs. Very polished story, great crew surrounding him. Other people outside of the crew are pretty great as well. There's a great world here. So technically, you take the main character out and it still works. Could it work by you taking everybody else out and just having him? Obviously, everybody's in the show, but it's just focused on one person. Can it still work? When you have a good main character, One Piece is a good enough anime that by just having one main character, Luffy, it could most definitely work. Or a spin-off of Zoro, or whatever it is. I mean, again, they have so many good characters that anything could work. The whole point of One Piece is to, get enriched in the world and figure out what's going on everywhere. It still could work being a solo dolo anime with just the main character. I mean, Luffy is very entertaining. He's a very interesting main character. He has a lot of great qualities. Sometimes, he'll be comedic because he's stupid. He can get serious. He can get down, like all of our favorite. There's a lot of moments that you get to love that you feel like, damn, this is great. This is amazing. When you can't see Luffy's eyes, you just go crazy. When you hear the little symphony, bro, and the hype built around it, having a main character that's this good, this enjoyable, this greatly written, makes us enjoy. And as a bonus, we have supporting characters that are just as great as him, which makes this anime pretty great. So my point on this one is yes, this works. But yes, this also works if it was just his story by himself, because the way he was made, he's still a very interesting character that I feel like not a lot of people will get bored of, even if it's by himself.
I'ma leave it with what I came here for, now what you saying. You don't want to take it there, don't go there with us now.
My Hero Academy is another anime that kind of technically does the same thing. You have your main character, Deku, narrating his story of how he became the number one. You also surround them with great supporting characters or great secondary characters that feel kinda like main characters themselves as well. Because the author also decides, let's give spotlight character development to others, right? It makes sense. These animes being group animes, it works. It's fine. I mean, we can distinctly know who the main guy is, and he does his job well. That alone, he can kill it. And with his cast, or the other villains or people around in that world, boost up or help that anime to, elevate itself to something higher, something greater. Obviously very important to have a great main character. Because at the end of the day, your story kind of has to have focus. Because at the end of the day, we have to have a stopping point. We have to have a goal. So my point is to look at this. Think about this anime, My Hero Academy, just being Deku. Nobody else. Just him. It still works. And that's my point. My point is, if you have a main, strong, great, you're just going to enjoy whatever it is that you're watching. Just like I myself, I've enjoyed One Piece and I've enjoyed My Hero. Countless and countless of times. I've just been sitting there watching them, rewatching them, because that's how great and good these characters are. We're obviously kind of only talking about animes surrounded with group characters that help them be greater because the main character is already great as it is. So what happens in the instance or the issue where your main character is not that great? You might go crazy on me for saying this, but I don't think that Eren from Attack on Titan from season 1 to 3 is a good main character. I believe he is one of, if not the worst main character ever made or created. But listen to what I said. I said from season 1 to season 3. What they're doing in season 4 is insane. And I'm loving every second of it, alright? So don't try to go on Twitter and try to cancel me. So it's not that I technically hate Eren. I just dislike him so much, which is technically the same thing. Some of you guys might ask why. Some of you guys might understand. From season 1 all the way up to season 3, other than taking out a boulder and freezing himself so they can conquer another wall. Most of the time he was crying, complaining, getting his homies killed, or just begging to die or not wanting to do nothing with himself. I enjoy him in season 4 all the way. I'm in. If the focus was on him and just him, we would have not gotten this far. And that's my point with this video. My point is, while others can do it, some shouldn't. Watching season 1, I got bored. Not messing with Attack on Titan as, people are hyping it up to be. Time passes. It's the only thing I had on Netflix. I'm like, whatever, let me check it out. And it got to the point that, I might not like Eren, but the people surrounding him are pretty interesting, are pretty amazing. You have Levi, Mikasa, Armin, Rainer, and if it weren't for those characters that pulled the weight for him, I don't think we would be here. The main character did not deliver, at least in my opinion. He did not deliver enough, or basically nothing. And his supporting cast, or his secondary characters, had to step up to the plate and did what they had to do. And I'm glad that sometimes you don't always have to depend on your main character to do what I guess some of us would think they have to do. Of, hey, I am the main character. This show is about me and my life. While I have no clue what the hell this video was or what was even the point of it, I'm here. I appreciate y'all for also being here. And if you did enjoy this weird video, let me know. I wanted to talk about other things, but I don't think it would make sense in this video. Plus, this video doesn't really have any direction. So I think the best direction is to just end it here. And appreciate y'all for being here and sticking around. Thank you. Have a good one once again. And just, comment what would you like to see next or what would you want me to talk about. That's pretty much it. Hope you have a swell day, morning, or whatever it is whenever you're watching this. And stay up. You deserve it.